Hello, yogi friends. This is Cindy, and I am going to do about a 20-minute Vinyasa flow so that you can do this right at home in the comfort of your own walls when you need it. All right, let's take our place down on our mat, and we will start almost as if you're going into child's pose. So knees open to the edge of your mat, toes touch behind. And then place a hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Maybe take a moment to close your eyes and start to connect with your breath. Breathing in deep, filling up your lungs, your belly even, your back body. And then as you exhale, try to push out all the air with length. Try to see how long you can sort of push it out. And continue this breath, observing the flow, going in, coming out. Our breath helps to connect us to the present moment. And it's a great way to start any yoga class. And it's always a great time to set an intention for yourself. Maybe just feeling the pose today. Maybe it's remembering to breathe deep and free. Maybe it's to find gratitude in the fact that you're here right now, exactly where you need to be. Release your hands from your heart and belly, and then walk your hands out in front of you, dropping your head for child's pose. Together, breathe in. Together, breathe out. Come up to tabletop. I'm going to move to the side here, just so you can see. Tuck your toes under and press back for down dog. And this might be your first down dog of the day. So take what you need. Maybe pedaling out your heels, one heel at a time. Pressing your hands firmly into your mat, pushing your chest maybe a little closer to your thighs. Notice your core is already engaged here. This helps to create a lightness within you. Together, inhale, exhale. Now walk your hands back to your feet. Come into ragdoll. Let your head hang heavy. Grab opposite elbows. Maybe sway side to side. This is my favorite stretch when I first get out of bed, ragdoll. Release your elbows. Walk your hands to the top of your mat and come into high plank. Again, notice your core so engaged. And we press into our mat. Our heels press back. Take an inhale. And then elbows hug tight. Shift forward, pressing on your toes. And then lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. And then place your hands out diagonally in front of you. And we're going to do seal pose. On an inhale, press and rise up, lifting your heart, your gaze. Exhale, come down, bringing nose to mat. Inhale, seal pose. Exhale, come down. Last time. Inhale, seal pose. Exhale, come down. Place your hands close by your rib cage. Tuck your toes under. Ignite your core as well as your thighs. Press up for high plank. Press back, down dog. Inhale, rise in your toes. As you exhale, bend your knees. Look at your hands. Take a giant step forward. Take a halfway lift. Breathe in. And now forward fold. Breathe out. Rise up. Extended mountain pose. Breathe in. Core is tight here. So tailbone is slightly tucked under. And now forward fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Step back for chaturanga. Elbows hug tight as you shift forward. Come to low plank, or you can come to your knees. Press upward facing dog. Peel your shoulder blades back here. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Inhale, rise in your toes. Bend your knees, look at your hands. Walk or hop forward. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Rise up, extended mountain pose. Forward fold, release all the way down. Halfway lift. Step back for your high plank. Shift forward, low plank. Press upward facing dog. Your legs are so strong and lifting up off the mat. Press back, down dog. We'll do another sun A here. Inhale, rise in your toes. Bend your knees, look at your hands, walk or hop. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Sweep up, extended mountain pose, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift. Step back for chaturanga or hop back. Press upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Float your right leg to the sky. Maybe wake up your ankle here, rotating to one side, and then rotate the other. Kick back for sunbird, opening up your hips here. Straighten your leg out for three-legged dog, squaring your hips off to the mat as well as your shoulders. Take an inhale, and then bring right knee to right elbow as you shift into a high plank. Bring that knee to left elbow. Really press into your mat. Bring it back to right elbow, to heart center, and hold and breathe for 3, 2, and on one step forward, and rise up for crescent lunge. Nice and slow. Breathing in as you rise. Come into turbo lunge, bringing and hovering your knee a little bit closer, your back knee to your mat. Take an inhale, look up. And now I want you to swing your arms. Your core is stable, and breathe in as you rotate your arms back and around. And use power of breath. Do this about 3 or 4 times. And then reverse. Reach your arms up. Take an inhale. Come down to low crescent lunge and twist open, bringing right arm up to the sky. Your back leg, your knee is lifted, pulling close high up to the sky. Take your top arm, bring it back down for your low lunge. Step back for high plank. Shift forward, low plank. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Float your left leg to the sky. Rotate your ankle. And then the other way. Kick back for sunbird. And now straighten your leg out. Take an inhale. Bring left knee to left elbow. Right elbow. Left elbow. Heart center. Breathe and hold for 3, 2, and on 1, step forward for crescent lunge. Inhale. As you rise, nice and slow. And let your drishti, your focus, help to stabilize you. Inhale, look up. And now rotate your arms around with breath, going one direction. About 3 or 4 times here. One more. And now swing the opposite direction. Core is so strong and stabilized here. Last one. Bring your arms up. Inhale, look up. Come down to low crescent lunge. Step back for high plank. Shift forward, low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. And then press back for child's pose as you breathe out. Take an inhale. And now needle your left arm underneath your right for a side body stretch here. Let your temple, if you can, come down to your mat, your left temple. Take an inhale and unwind. And as you exhale, needle your right arm under your left. Inhale, come back center. And then come up to tabletop. Tuck your toes under, press back for down dog. Walk your hands to your feet. Come back into that ragdoll for a moment. Let your head hang heavy. And now I want you to heel toe your feet together, so toes touch. And then I want you to sink into your hips and then slowly rise into chair pose here. Really want you to think about putting weight in your heels and engaging your core, slightly tucking your tailbone under, peeling your arms back. And a great little trick is creating cactus arms. This takes some pressure, some tension off your neck. But wherever you are, pull your shoulder blades back, open up, let your heart shine. Reach up, inhale, and now forward fold, exhale. Heel toe your feet, hip distance width apart. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toe. Take an inhale for length. As you exhale, hinge a little deeper. Seeing if you can bring your heart a little closer to your legs. And at every exhale, see if you can pull just again a little closer. But only you know your edge. So listen to your body. Listen to where you need to go. Release your toes, and now heel toe your feet back together. Take your left hand, place it on your left hip. Take your right peace fingers, wrap them around your right big toe, And then nice and slow, I want you to rise to a standing leg raise. And then open up to the side wall. Maybe gaze to the left. Slowly bring your leg back center. And then pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step down with that right foot and then come into dancer's pose on the left. Find your stability first, your foundation, before you take flight here. And think about kicking that back leg into your hand. Release out of this, stepping down. Breathe in, forward fold, breathe out. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Step back for high plank. Shift forward, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. And then walk your hands to your feet. Again, coming into ragdoll. Heel toe your feet hip distance width apart and step into gorilla pose where you step onto the palms of your hands. Take an inhale for length. Exhale, release. Elbows point out to the side. And again, see if you can come a little deeper, maybe straightening your legs. Using the power of your breath to create space, new space. Release from this step, and I want you to heel toe your feet together, toes touch. Place your right hand on your right hip, peace fingers of your left, wrap around your left big toe, and then slowly stand. And if you wiggle and fall, that's okay. And open up for a standing leg raise. Maybe look to the right. Wherever you are, try to stand tall. Let your heart shine. Pull up as if there's a string from the crown of your head, pulling you tall, giving you length, giving you strength. Release your grip, bring your leg back center, reach your arms up, and we pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step down and come into dancer's pose on the right. Again, find your foundation first, and then when you're ready, take flight. Feel that circular sort of push and pull of your hand and your foot. Release from this. Sweep your arms up. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Take a halfway lift. Breathe in. Step back for your chaturanga here. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. And then come back to child's pose. Breathe out. And then just take some breaths. And this was just a quick vinyasa. Something just to get your heart moving, your muscles warmed up. Maybe a great way to fit something in by doing a short flow. And then come to tabletop. Maybe come onto your knees. Place your hand on your heart, your hand on your belly. Close your eyes again and take breath. Sweep your arms up one last time. Breathe in. Prayer hands to heart center. Breathe out. Together we bow. Namaste. And that was a quick little yoga session for all of you. I hope you have a great day. I hope to see you soon. Thanks.